your face.
My name is Courtney Rogers, and I'm a student here at Columbia College, and I am in Speech Communication 110, and today I'll be speaking to you just kind of a self-analysis about my abilities in public speaking. So I am a general studies major with a psychology minor, excuse me, and also an emphasis in criminal justice administration. I am taking this class because it is a requirement. However, I do see its value in both my personal life and my professional one as well. So to start off, I will speak to you about some strengths I feel like I have in public speaking. I feel like I'm pretty charismatic, interactive with the audience. I see Katie smiling back there. And I also feel kind of like I can interact with them and relate to them and be able to analyze my audience well enough to adapt my speeches to fit their needs and their intent for coming. I also feel like I do have areas of improvement, definitely, or else I wouldn't be in this class. I definitely feel like I will get nervous and I will either repeat phrases, I use fillers like or other descriptors like definitely, totally, and other words like that that are probably inappropriate for public speaking. I also have a problem with speaking too fast. I will speak too fast in my everyday life, whether it's interacting with my coworkers or in general, and as you can imagine, it only gets worse when I'm nervous. I am naturally a very outgoing person, but not so much that I don't get nervous when I have to speak in front of people. It's especially worse, I can see my coworkers smiling right now, that when I'm speaking for people I know, I find it more difficult to be serious. So right now, you can probably tell that I'm pretty nervous because I'm moving my hands a lot and I'm speaking pretty fast and I'm trying to remind myself to breathe. Which leads me to my next point. Some of the ways in which I've noted to myself that I can improve my public speaking is to remember to slow my speech down and remembering to breathe so that I'm not rushing through the speech, which in turn makes my audience feel like I either don't care about what I'm talking to them about or that I just want to get the speech over with. Not to mention, it's not very intelligible or audible. They might not understand what I'm saying, which is not very useful when you're trying to deliver a message. So those are some of the areas in which I can improve my public speaking. And I'm hoping that through this class I can learn some useful tips and tricks, one of which I've already learned is preparing an outline, which is not my best quality. I tend to be more of a free spirit to kind of like wing it as I go, fly by the seat of my pants, if you will. But I've also noticed that's not very good for speeches because when you're on the spot and you have nothing to say, you look like a total fool. So it is thus far proven to me to be very useful to prepare an outline, to be able to have steps to follow. So I hope that through the course of this class, I will learn some useful tips to be able to improve my public speaking. Thank you.